Great is Our God, Devotional Reading for Adults, written by Fernando, Zabala, being read by DECHAWN'S. Day 17. Keep on believing. Scripture passage comes to us from Mark chapter 5, verse 35. While he was still speaking, some came from the ruler of the synagogue's house who said, "Your daughter is dead. Why trouble the teacher any further?" While there is life, there is hope, says Cicero, the renowned Roman orator. However, according to today's text, the daughter of Jairus, the head of the synagogue, had already died. Why continue bothering the master? Early that very day, Jairus had gone out to find Jesus, and when he found him, he begged him on his knees to heal his daughter, his only child, who was only 12 years old. See Luke 8, verse 42. Just the act of asking the Lord for help revealed how desperate Jairus really was, because by then the Pharisees had begun to plot with the Herodians how they might destroy him. See Mark 3, verse 6. They were conspiring because Jesus had healed a man with a paralyzed hand on the Sabbath in the synagogue. See Mark 3, verse 1 through 6. And Jairus was, in fact, a high official in a synagogue. Risking his high position in the community, Jairus turned to Jesus. But just as Jesus was on his way to Jairus' house, he was stopped by the touch of a woman suffering from a hemorrhage. See Mark 5:25 through to 34. We don't know how long it took for the Lord to talk to the sick woman, but at some point in those precious minutes, the girl died. Now, what could Jairus do? He had come for Jesus to heal his sick child, not to resurrect her. "Your daughter is dead," the messengers said. These words were still reverberating in his mind when he heard Jesus say, "Do not be afraid, only believe." Mark 5, verse 36. As we can infer from the Greek verb tense, what the Lord told him was this: keep on believing. Jairus had already shown faith by going to Jesus, but now he had to keep on believing. The story says that when they arrived at Jairus' house, Jesus entered where the child was lying. Then he took the child by the hand and said to her, "Talitha kumi," which is translated, "Little girl, I say to you, arise." Immediately the girl arose and walked, for she was 12 years of age, and they were overcome with great amazement. See Mark 5, verse 40 through 42. Is there a lesson here for us? Of course, there is. That lesson is made clear by Warren W. Wiersbe when he writes that when the world seems to collapse around us, all we have to do is to cling to God's promises. In other words, we need to keep on believing despite all evidence to the contrary. Dear Jesus, when everything around me is falling apart, and it seems that there is no answer to my prayers. Please help me continue to believe in your precious promises.